You're back in here again with another one. July. Gren Maju stun. Look, I know y'all like, bro, why does he only make Gren Maju stun decks? Look, it's my favorite deck. I have other decks. I have like 5 other decks that I play with, but Gren Maju stun is just my favorite because of today's format. Everything just special summons it's just special summons a lot, and I'm just tired of it. So that's why I continue to run Gren Maju stun. It's, to me right now, is the only thing that's stopping meta right now. Like, for real. At Emancipators, Eldritch. I mean, hey, you can't hate me for it. I mean, it's just my favorite deck. So we're going to get into this. One too many beers. We're going to get into this, man. Gren Maju stun July 2020. A few things changed up. Not that many things have changed, but a few things, a little bit of changes has come to this deck. Oh, yeah, got to show. Oh, yeah, just changed the sleeves on them. Oh, yeah, these sleeves are so sleek. Oh, it just feels like butter just in my hand. We're going to go ahead and get right into this. For most of you guys that already know me, of course, you already know I'm going to keep making Gren Maju stuns each month. That's just me, just because I want to. So, yeah. Here we go. First of all, starting off with the main. Oh, they're slippery. With the main, 3 Gren Maju. Got to. I mean, can't have a Gren Maju deck without Gren Maju. Love it. Oh, I don't even think I need to explain Gren Maju anymore. Like, 3 Gren Maju, man. You can't run a Gren Maju without 3 Gren Maju. All right, next up, only 2 Gizmegarochi. Of course, like I said, I'm running a stun build. This is stun, so you don't need 3 Gizmegarochi. You really don't. 2 is just fine. This deck doesn't strongly rely on tribute summoning, but I mean, it tribute summons pretty much like. You don't have to worry about anybody negating your special summon because this deck rarely ever special summons. If you do, just believe it's for a tribute summon. Just saying. Just being honest, it's literally for a tribute summon. 3 Gizmegarochi. You special summon him, and then, like I said, I run Vanity's Fiend in here. Special summon him, tribute him out for Vanity's Fiend. Yeah. Even though he's stronger than Vanity's Fiend, I'd rather have Vanity's Fiend on the field because my opponent can't special summon monsters. And that's what 98.2% of decks rely on, special summoning. Next up, 2 Eater of Million. Little baby Gren Maju, basically. Just little baby Gren Maju, except for he has an awesome power. Of course, if he, at the start of the damage step, banish the card face down. Doesn't target, doesn't destroy, just banish that bitch face down. We already know. Eater of Millions, 2. Going into the stun of it, 3 Dyna Fossils, man. Opening up with this card is just, it's so much love, man. Just opening up with this card. Oh, man, it's so much love, especially if you got one of your protections for it. Yes. Love it. Dyna Fossil. Neither player can special summon monsters. If it's faced up, destroy all special summon monsters. Easy. Dyna Fossil, you got to run Dyna at 3 in a stun build. You got to run him at 3 in a stun build. If you're not running him at 3, something's wrong with you, buddy. Something is wrong with you. Next up, only Steel, 2 Inspector Border. Monster effects are important. Yes, they are. But to me, just not as important as special summons. That's all I'm saying. So that's why I keep him at 2. This card actually, like I said, I've actually won a game solo with Dyna Fossil and Inspector Border. Just those 2 on the field, and that's it. Nothing else was summoned. Just these 2 on the field. I've actually just won a game with them. With the protection that I have, they're like, you can win games. You can actually solely win a game with literally Dyna Fossil. I've done it numerous times. Put Power of the Guardians on him, and he just stacks up. Like, oh, that's what makes this deck so fucking awesome. The stun build is, it's fucking amazing, man. So amazing. Next up, of course, you got a 3 Vanity's Fiend. Now they're playing special summon monsters. Just a bigger version of Dyna Fossil. Or Fossil Dyna. I keep calling it Dyna Fossil. But just a bigger version of Fossil Dyna. That's literally it. Awesome. I love making him on the first hand. I really do. Or her, whatever the fuck this is. Is it him or her? Does anybody know if this is a girl or a boy? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. It makes my opponent get special summon or me, so it really don't matter. It really don't matter. Going down to our spells. That was it for our monsters. Going down to our spells. Going into our draw power first. Whoopsies. To our draw power first. That is 2 Pot of Desires. A lot of people get on me about why am I not running 3 Pot of Desires? You don't need 3 in a stun build, to be honest, because in a stun build, not everything, but like most of your deck matters. Yes. So you don't want to banish everything. That's another reason why I only run 2 Gizmek. because you don't want to banish your great cards. You just don't want to. That should have sucked if you banished all 3 of your Vanity's Fiend. It would suck. Or all 3 of your Dynas. It would. So there's 2 Pot of Desire. You stick at the draw. Stick at the draw. I actually beat someone. Well, I was battling online and I beat someone with their Eldritch deck, and he promised me a Pot of Extravagance. So hopefully we'll see that coming soon. Hopefully. Next up for draw power. Oops, sorry. 2 Pot of Duality. Like I said, this deck doesn't really special summon like that. So 2 Pot of Duality is just fine. I don't have to explain this card. I really don't. Nigga, of course, we all know you can't special summon with this card, but just draw power, that's all. Going on to my favorite part of the deck. My favorite part, the protection part of the deck. 1 Moon Mirror Shield. Man, card's amazing. 1 Moon Mirror Shield and 2 Power of the Guardians. Oh my God, I can't even elaborate. I can't even say how great these cards are. The protection of these cards are so fucking good, man. They're so damn good. Power of the Guardians is my favorite protection. Oh man, it's so good. This is all you need. Of course, Moon Mirror Shield recycles itself. That's why I only keep it at 1, because it just recycles itself back into the deck. Now it's your choice if you want to put it at the bottom of your deck or the top of your deck. That's your choice. But just 1 because it recycles itself. So hey, that's all you need. Power of the Guardians. Oh, probably one of my favorite equipped cards in the game. Yes. Even more tribute power. I just run 2 Stormforth. This deck it doesn't rely on going first because I've won plenty of duels going second, but it is ace at going first. But because of the the Monarch Stormforth, man, you're not really worried about going second because this just tributes your opponent's monster, man. That's literally all it does. It doesn't even target it. It just tributes your opponent's monster so you can get out Vanity's Fiend or Majesty's Fiend. That's literally it. Still 1 Insta-Fusion. You know, use your Insta-Fusion to get out Millennium Eyes and tribute some of Millennium Eyes out for fucking Vanity's Fiend. That's basically it. And it also helps coming in second as well. This is also a very great going second option because you could just use Relinquished. I said Relinquished. You could just lose, oh, what the fuck? You could just lose Thousand Eyes Restrict and then take over their monster and then tribute summon Thousand Eyes out for Vanity's Fiend or Majesty's Fiend. That's why I still keep Insta-Fusion in this deck. Insta-Fusion is amazing in this deck. It's also great going second card. Of course, like I tried to tell everybody that plays Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to want to have some back row removal. So I've actually started maining 3 Cosmic Cyclone. Yes. 3 Cosmic Cyclone. You always, if I cannot say this, man, just listen. You always want to have a back row removal in your deck. I don't care what anyone says. You always want to have a back row removal. Mine is 3 Cosmic Cyclone. That's it. That's literally it. I have Twin Twisters in my side just in case it's like a heavy back row deck that I'm battling. But you always want to main a back row removal. You always want to. Yes, you do. Always want to. That's it for our spells. Going down to our traps. Of course, for a stun build, 3 Crackdown. Need I say more? Need I say more, bro? 3 Compulse. Target it, return to the hand. Need I say more about that card? I've actually started maining. Yeah, I've actually started maining 2 Solemn Warning. I used to run Solemn Strike. I used to main Solemn Strike, but Solemn Warning is better because Solemn Strike heavily depends on special summoning and monster effects. This just depends on summoning. Like, it don't matter if you normal or anything. If you summon, bitch, you gone. That's why I decided Solemn Warning is better. It's kind of better than Solemn Strike. Yeah, so I decided to main that. And of course, like I tell everybody, what kind of stun deck would a stun deck be without 3 Solemn Judgment? It's not a stun deck without Solemn Judgment. I'm sorry, it really is not. It's not a stun deck. You have to run 3 Solemn Judgment. It is mandatory, actually, to run 3 Solemn Judgment in a stun deck. Yes, please. And for our last, I used to side, but I decided to main now Infinite Impermanence because, like I said, this deck is ace at going first, but you're not going to go first all the time. So you're going to need a going second option, Infinite Impermanence. Just 2 of them, and that's it. That's it for our main. Of course, I still main 41, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 41 if I'm not mistaken. Going into our extra deck, we're going to get into our links. We have a 2-link Rebo. Of course, for Eater of Millions, you can special summon Eater of Millions, link Eater of Millions off for Link Rebo, then tribute summon Link Rebo off for Vanity's Fiend. Yeah. Nightmare pack is still in here. Nightmare Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn. Like I said, I still don't make him. Just Nightmare Cerberus and Phoenix. I've made them before, and it's actually funny. It's you really don't. You do use your extra deck, but you don't use it like that much in this deck. So you kind of really don't care what's in it. You just need some main cards like Link Rebo. And of course, Nightmare Cerberus and Phoenix has come up before. So yes, this card I really And then 0 Boros. That's it for my links. That's literally it for my links. Going on into my fusions. The rest are fusion. Yeah. My extra deck just it still needs a little bit of work, but I'm not mad at it because I rarely use it. Of course, we got 1,000 Eyes. 1 Millennium Eyes. We have a Mega Fleet in here for the Cyber Dragon players. Cyber Dragons has become a little bit of a problem, so I've decided to run some shit to shut the fuck Cyber Dragons up, to be honest. Yeah, 1 Mega Fleet. Then we have 1 Chimera Tech, Fortress Dragon for Cyber Dragons, of course. Cyber Dragons are just a little bit of a problem for this deck. I'm not even gonna lie to you, especially if you're going second. Yes, Fortress. Yes, Fortress. We have 1 Winda, 1 Mud Dragon, Starving Venom. Then we got a Predaplant, Triumphant Fawn. I still can't even fucking say his name. And then just 1 Violet Chimera. That's it. That's it for the extra. Going on into my side. My side's changed up a bit. We're going to start off with the monsters. My side changed up a bit. 2 Majesty's Fiend. Some decks really don't rely on special summoning. Some decks literally rely on monster effects. Like, let's say, basically like Subterra. Yeah, Subterra. You put a Majesty's Fiend out with Subterra, man, fuck them. They can't even do shit. So I decided just to put 2 Majesty's Fiend in my side deck. Yes. Oopsies. Next up, 3 Nibiru. Oh, if you're going second, man. If you know for a fact that you're going second. You're going to put this in here. Especially if you're going up against like Adamantimators and decks that summon so much and you know you're going second. Yeah. 3 Nibiru is necessary. Yeah, I keep that bitch in here. I learned the hard way. Like, man, I need Nibiru right now. Nibiru, oh, yes. It just stops all those fucking summoning decks. I hate special summons. Me, personally, I hate special summons. This is the reason why this is my favorite deck, because it shuts all that shit down. But if you know for a fact you're going second, go ahead and just run your 3 Nibirus, man. Just go ahead and run them. Going on to our spells, very little spells. Just 2 Twin Twisters and 1 Raigeki. Don't have Lightning Storm. Raigeki, I feel it's like, I ain't gonna say it is close to it, but it's like a little bit like Lightning Storm, except for you just limit yourself down to only destroy monsters. Twin Twisters for back row heavy decks. That's it. Going down to our traps. I would say 2, a Night Sword. I used to main like 1, but this is just for in case you got like one of those decks that just destroys your monsters like all the time. And this is just extra protection. Flip it up. Target 1 monster you control. It gains 800. If that card would be destroyed, you can destroy this instead. Just extra protection for your little monsters like Inspector Border or Dynafossil. Just, that's all it is. It's a very awesome card. I've actually come up in, won duels because of this card. Because I've, put it on Dynafossil and they can't just get them off the field. Inspector Border and Dynafossil are the cards they're going to want to get off the field, so this just protects them, basically. Just more protection. Of course, 3 Solemn Strike, just in case. If I know for a fact I'm going first, throwing them bitches in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And last but not least, if you're going second build, still keep my 3 evenly matched. Gotta keep them in there, man. Gotta keep them aside. I don't want to main these, but I do know if I'm going second for a fact, I'm keeping these in the side, man. Gotta keep them aside. Got to keep them aside, all right? I know this is a bit pricey, but if you can get a hold of those, yeah, put them bitches in the side deck. And basically, that's it. That is my Gren Maju stun build, man. Let me know what you guys think of July 2020 Gren Maju stun build.